Right now, a silent crisis is unfolding across the entire computer industry, and it all traces back to a tiny 5 by 5 inch square of aluminum sitting on Apple's test benches. For decades, consumers have accepted a frustrating, expensive compromise. If you want a desktop computer that can handle professional video editing, massive datasets, high-end 3D rendering, or heavy machine learning tasks, you are forced to buy a massive, power-hungry, noisy tower. You are forced to deal with high electricity bills, excessive heat generation, and a machine that dominates your entire workspace. Apple tried to bridge this gap with their compact desktops, but they intentionally limited them, locking the most explosive performance behind $2,000 paywalls to protect their expensive workstation sales. But behind closed doors, the game has completely changed. Factory production spreadsheets, advanced silicon testing logs, and architecture blueprints straight from the hardware labs have just completely exposed the upcoming Mac Mini M5 and M5 Pro. What these documents reveal is a savage, hyperdense desktop computer that doesn't just iterate on the past. It completely destroys the barrier between entry-level pricing and elite, pro-grade workstation performance. If you are planning to buy a Mac Studio, an iMac, a MacBook, or build a custom PC anytime soon, you need to halt your plans instantly. This tiny box changes the entire value equation of the computer market. And if you make a purchase before seeing what Apple has engineered inside this machine, you are going to regret it deeply. To fully comprehend why the Mac Mini M5 is triggering absolute panic among competitive chipmakers and PC builders alike, we have to look at the massive, hidden wall that computing power has smashed into over the last year. It isn't a problem of software. It is a fundamental breakdown of traditional hardware design. The world is suddenly moving at a terrifying pace toward local, on-device artificial intelligence, deep learning models, and real-time graphics rendering. These tasks do not operate like traditional web browsing or word processing. They require an absolute ocean of continuous, high-speed data transfer between the main processor and the computer's memory. In a traditional computer, the processor has to send a signal across a physical motherboard to a separate memory stick, wait for the data to process, and pull it back. This physical distance creates a massive data bottleneck, generating high heat, wasting electricity, and slowing down complex workflows, no matter how expensive your graphics card is. According to the leaked internal schematics, Apple is using the Mac Mini M5 to completely bypass this physical limitation by deploying a radical new silicon packaging method known as wafer-level multi-chip module design. Instead of placing the system architecture components side by side on a traditional main board, Apple's next-generation M5 silicon stacks its components vertically, integrating a revolutionary neural accelerator directly into each independent graphics core. This architecture is tied directly to a massive upgrade in the unified memory pipeline. The standard M5 chip is confirmed to support a blazing fast memory bandwidth of up to 153 gigabytes per second, representing a massive 30% explosion in data velocity compared to previous generations. When you scale up to the M5 Pro variant, that memory bandwidth completely doubles,